Hello everyone, this is EB the Original Master here, and welcome to a new My Thoughts video. So today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the demo of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So the demo of this game was dropped this morning on March 3rd, 2022, and funny because today is also the 5th anniversary of the Nintendo Switch, so happy birthday to the Nintendo Switch. And so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my overall thoughts on the demo of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Now, so in this demo version of the game, there are 3 levels that you can play through, which is the Introductory Level. There's also the Downtown Grasslands level, and the first boss of the game, which is up against the Gorilla boss, which was showcased in the very first trailer of Kirby and the Forgotten Land from the September 23rd, 2021 Nintendo Direct. Now, I have to say that this is actually a really fun demo for this being my first time playing a Kirby game, and I have to say that the controls were fairly easy to understand. I didn't go for all of the missions that were given through the levels of the demo, only because that I was getting used to the controls and going through the levels and see if I could clear them. Now, when the game does come out on March 25th, which I have already pre-ordered, I will be going for those missions and seeing if I can clear all the missions in those levels. If, of course, there's a time where I'm stuck on something, I will, of course, look up a guide, but I will most likely not have to do that. It's because that I can just probably just roam around the levels and see if I could find missions that I could clear. Now, in the first level, which was the introductory level, this is the level where Kirby enters this new realm where in the opening cutscene it shows him going through Pop Star and this little warp star and whatnot, and then there was a storm brewing, and that's where Kirby and the Waddle Dees were teleported through this rift. And so the first level is the introductory point where Kirby ends up washed up on this beach, and that's where he finds the city, which is the Forgotten Land. Now this first introductory level introduces the well-known Kirby enemies such as Sir Kibbles and Bronto Burts, and this is where you get a few of the copy abilities, which is the sword, the cutter ability, and the bomb ability. The controls were very easy to understand, and all that, so that was a pretty fun level. The next level, which was the Downtown Grasslands, this is where I think I think this is the level where the Mouthful Mode was introduced. Either it was this level or the previous level. I mean, I should know because I played through the demo this morning, but it's either the first level or the Downtown Grasslands is where the Mouthful Mode ability was introduced, which is this new mode in Kirby and the Forgotten Land where Kirby can inhale these large objects and use their abilities to solve puzzles in the game. One of the Mouthful Mode abilities is the car, the vending machine, the traffic cone. Those were the 3 basic ones that were showcased in the demo. Now, upon clearing the demo this morning, I actually went to GameXplain's video of them playing through the demo because I wanted to watch the demo again just to see somebody else's playthrough of it. And I noticed that there's actually another Mouthful Mode ability that I didn't see earlier, which is known as the Dome Mouth ability, in which Kirby basically inhales this dome and then he opens it up and then out pops a cage with the trapped Waddle Dees, the Waddle Dees, in which Kirby has to rescue throughout the game to escape from this Forgotten Land. And the final level in the demo is the first boss of the game, which is against Gorimondo, who is this giant gorilla. And the name of the level is called Brawl at the Mall, where you have to basically fight a Gorimondo in this abandoned mall structure. Now, I did die to the boss is because that it was, you have to understand this is my first time playing a Kirby game. It wasn't because it was a hard boss, it was because that I was trying to figure out its patterns, and I did get hit by a couple of times, but that's how we learn from video games. You learn from taking deaths, and upon those deaths, you'll understand how the bosses will work in the game. So I did die to the boss, but was still able to clear the demo regardless, even though I'd taken a death in the game. So overall, the demo for Kirby and the Forgotten Land was pretty darn good. I really enjoyed this demo, and I'm definitely looking forward to the full version of the game when it launches on March 25th, in which I will be playing on launch. I'll try to see if I can clear the first world in one day, but if not, then I'll probably just play through a few levels and call it quits. It's because that I'm not really a hardcore gamer. I don't play games every day, but I will try my hardest to play this game frequently instead of taking these long breaks in between because I want to do other things. But yeah, so if you guys would like to try out this demo of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, it's on the Nintendo eShop. You can download it for free, and yeah, so you can play through that. You can play through the game that way. All right, so that is my opinions or my thoughts on the Kirby and the Forgotten Land demo on the Nintendo Switch eShop. It's pretty fun. Give it a try for yourself if you're into Kirby games. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this game when it launches since I have already pre-ordered it. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with more videos.